Oh, finally just the two of us. No, don't get me wrong. I like the others, but I don't know, there's just something so nostalgic about the two of us spending time together. We've known each other for ages after all, so it's like going back to the old days. Do you remember the sleepovers we used to have? Where we wouldn't actually sleep because we'd be up all night playing games and watching movies and telling each other jokes and trying not to wake our parents up. Do you remember that? And then we got to uni, and suddenly it was like we had all this freedom, and we were always with each other, and it took months for us to become friends with anyone else. Everyone thought we were dating. I don't know. I suppose because we've always been there for each other, sometimes I really miss the times where we're alone like this. Sometimes I want you all to myself. What do you mean that sounds dirty? Maybe I mean it in a dirty way, you don't know. Do you remember that time that we got really drunk? Yeah, the time you got in bed with me thinking I was your boyfriend. I guess if I really wanted you all to myself in that way, I would have, I don't know, the morning after just carried on. Honestly, that night, I don't even know why I just went with it, but you were so sure I was your boyfriend. And when you realised, after like 10 minutes of already kissing me and basically preventing me from telling you, you carried on anyway. Actually, come to think of it, I think that was one of the last times that we were alone together. That's not, that's not an accident, is it? I've been wondering, why is it that you kept kissing me? And why we ended up sleeping together? Because you knew it was me after that point, and you just carried on. I know you were drunk, but I mean, come on, being drunk and horny doesn't mean you're just gonna sleep with your best friend. Sometimes, maybe, but you're not like that. Well, yeah, I guess it's fair to ask me the same thing. Okay, to be honest, that first period in uni where people thought we were dating, I think they thought so long that we were because I just didn't correct them. In a way, maybe I didn't want to correct them. I don't know. But, I didn't anyway, and They just kept believing it until they saw you with someone else, and I had loads of worried people coming up to me and saying that they'd seen you. And then I just eventually said, oh no, we haven't been dating, don't worry. But you know what, when I told them that, I did feel a bit disappointed, and to be fair, I did realise I wanted you all to myself. So when you came and you were kissing me and you realised it was me and you carried on, I felt the happiest I've ever felt in my entire life. And in the morning when you just carried on like it didn't happen, I think that was the unhappiest I've ever been. Sorry. Look, what I'm trying to say is I do like you. And if you want to give it a go, we can. If you don't, then you can just forget everything I've said and you can go on and just pretend this didn't happen. But, God, I do like you. I really do. You're kissing me. Should I take that as a good sign?